Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We have had a request come through from Ernst. I'm going to get straight to the message here. Hello, Andrew. You are yet to react to the great Jon Hiseman. The older ones amongst us remember him as one of the best drummers of his generation, perhaps of all time, yet he somehow has flown under the radar of public awareness. Hiseman is probably best known as a founding member of Colosseum. They were well ahead of their time, and their 1971 live album is testament to just how good they were. For some, it is the best live album out there. They disbanded in 1971, got back together on their original lineup in 94, and I've picked a drum solo which was recorded during that reunion tour. Here he is then, the late Jon Hiseman, the magician of the drums, who sadly died in 2018 at the age of 73. Hope you enjoy, and I'm looking forward to your comments. Hope you're well. All the best, Ernst. Very, very intriguing indeed. I must admit, I've never heard of Jon Hiseman or Colosseum, so we're going to get straight to it, guys. Remember, original video link, as always, in the description of each of my videos. With that said, let's check it out. R.I.P. Jon Hiseman. Solo Colonia. Massive kit. Oh, lovely use of repetition there. I don't want to stop this too much because it is a drum solo, and obviously, a big part of a drum solo is the flow and the journey that it takes you on. But I want you to watch out for motif and repetition. So when he lands on an idea, which he just did then, and repeats it, and develops. It's a real feature of a really studied drummer, and it really sort of shows like lineage and how much you have studied on the drums and how much melody you have on the drums, as opposed to just bashing and look, this is how fast I can go, which is not really very exciting. It might be impressive, but it's just not exciting. It doesn't do anything for you. Anyway, let's keep it going. Repetition there, again. Lots of repetition there on the motif. Ooh. And silence, also so powerful in drum solo. Give me big Neil Peart vibes at this point. Hit me in the comments. Are you getting Neil Peart vibes? Guarantee you he's a Neil Peart guy. You're noticing the repetition now? They're transfixed. Got a different little section there. Sorry, we'll pause it again. So just back on this repetition theme. So a lot of people think a drum solo is going to be great when the drummer just goes completely crazy and just hits everything randomly and quickly. Really not at all captivating, that kind of approach. I mean, try and think of a guitar solo where the guitarist just hits any note. I know what you're thinking. Hey, that's jazz. Where the guitarist just hits any note and any timing and not at all relevant to the chords that are underneath it. Again, you might be saying, hey, that's jazz. But if the guitarist is just going completely off script and just playing anything. So like, I don't play guitar. So if I picked up a guitar and just went, bah, 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 and just did whatever, it's not exciting at all. It's all about the journey that they take you on. And that is spoken through melody, repetition, and storytelling, drama, creating tension and release. Dynamic way down now. Interesting. Oh, we're on a beat now. He's composed this. He's really thought about this. Like 8 gongs behind him. Curses down the toms. He keeps hinting at a backbeat, and then he gives you a little bit of backbeat, but then he takes it away. That's really an interesting style. Yeah, bring the snare shred. Bring it on. That's some clean double kick too. Bring the dynamic down. Big accelerando. Okay, we're in traditional grip. Oh, showmanship as well. Come on, juggling. Love it. It's like going to SeaWorld. This is obviously a very large gig as well, especially considering the type of crane shot they're getting into the drums and then over the crowd. So Colosseum, right? Big drummer, big gig, big solo. Wow. Cacophony of sound. Call and response. Oh! That was a slick ending. 12-minute 45 drum solo. Let's call it 13 minutes. 13-minute drum solo is no joke. You know, you got to have a lot of tools in the toolkit to reach for, to keep the interest, to hold the audience. You do not want your drum solo at a concert to be a downer and people to go, should we go get a drink? Like it should be a high point, right? I guess Bonham was like the king of that. He would just take you to a different planet with his drum solo, also with a lot of repetition. So if there's one thing that you're probably taking away from the solo videos on my channel that I notice, it's a lot of the time it is that repetition. It's the use of dynamics, because the actual drumming, the actual aspects of drumming and the licks, look, let's be real here. There's only so many things we can do on the drums. Other than adding different splashes and cymbals and gongs and whatever, it's like digital. We're either doing singles or doubles or a combination of those, right? We're either doing singles on the feet or doubles on the feet. We're using that as our building blocks. So beyond that, but beyond whether I play a right hand or a left hand or a right foot or a left foot, beyond that, what can we use? What are our tools? Because that, when you think of it like that, it's incredibly limiting, right? Well, what we can use is tried and tested and guaranteed musical concepts like dynamics, playing loud, really having a moment of the solo where you're playing really hard with a lot of passion and the crowd really feels that passion. Those times when you're playing really quiet and the crowd is leaning in, like, what is he gonna say next? Like, when they're really listening, and everywhere in between. So there's a million volumes we can play at, right? We're not either playing quiet or loud. There's just so much gray area within that. How fast are we playing? What is the rhythmic content of the solo? What is the melodic content? Using the toms and accent. You saw that bit where it's sort of wish-washing between those two rides, or a crash and a ride. Really, really interesting stuff. I'm going to leave it there. It's already a long video. Ernst, thank you so much for the selection. Great to check out a new drummer to me and be introduced to a new band. Although I didn't hear much of the band. They came in with a bam at the end, but very intriguing. I'm looking forward to hearing more from Colosseum and Jon Hiseman. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, original video links, as always, in the description of each of my videos. Of course, go along, check out that original video link, and support the artist. If you out there have a direct reaction request that you definitely want to guarantee gets on my channel, the only way I can guarantee requests at this point is via that PayPal link. That's just to say a big thank you to the people who are supporting the channel. I do also have a Patreon. That's just $5 a month. Through that, you get access to the blocked videos. Other ways to support my channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment. It all really helps me out. And really important, you as a subscriber of my channel, you get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at Drumeo. Go learn from the world's best drummers for free on me for 30 days. Until next time, take it easy, keep chopping wood. Ciao. Oh, you're still watching? You should subscribe.
Where's the subscribe button?
On the left. Is it left or right?
No, isn't it the right?
Top left. On the right's got the video and the playlist.
Yeah, come on, man. Subscribe. Don't be a dick.
And then Drumeo too. Drumeo down the left, bottom left. You should do it. You should do that. It's good. And then on the right, videos you might like, playlist.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.